Good afternoon, esteemed ladies and gentlemen. All about teamwork and people power. Okay, let's go. The time is 2:55 and 22 seconds. And it's the 30th of July 2026. And as I said, it's all about teamwork here at 4-T, the sanctuary, pursuit of the golden truth. And pushing the golden truth out there. Everything is being revealed before your eyes that have been concealed. And this is what I'm here to do. And Juchault means judge. That's a big heads up there for you guys and girls out there. Listening, tuning in, and viewing. And just coming to yourself at realization is what is going on in our civilization. And we are creating together stabilization in this world that we live in. Mother Goddess Gaia, or planet Earth as we know it, and life as we know it. Now, as I say, it's not, forgot to do the solar white wizard, which channels through me solar jaguar emperor, sitting upon my white throne. Pure truth and enlightenment and the high collectiveness and the high consciousness, which we sit in our timeline, our plane, our reality and our realm, and we're in the now. Intent, pulse, receptivity, enchant, the great mass awakening, unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, unavoidable. Awake, rise and shine, abracadabra, here we are in the now and knowing. And that's all there is to know, because I know and you know, and that's all there is to know in the knowing and the now. Okay, well, there's much synchronicities going on out there now. We're in that timelessness and the symmetrical stages, transcendence. Everyone's in their transcendence and codependence and perspective, getting everything in the perspectives. It's lovely. I'm excited. You guys should be excited out there. No need to despair. No need to despair. No need to despair. Okay? Lighten up. Lighten up. Because we're all in the now and present. Okie dokie. And be happy. Energy. Much energy. Pulling in from the Royal Star Antares. Revealing all these illusions that have been concealed. All the truth is being revealed. Now, I bring you up to speed and Godspeed in a slow, gentle process as much as I can. Because I don't want any of you to go in the shock. None of you should be going in the shock if you've been listening to me, my instructions and my directions, and by my command. You will not go in the shock, because I'm preparing you all for this insidious stuff that's out there. Okay? So, because once you go in the shock, you get paralysis. Okay? I don't want anyone to get paralysis. Okay? You should be prepared for it now through even just watching horror movies, but like Freddy Krueger. Okay? So, they're all movies and so forth, but a lot of that shit, well, a lot of this stuff and things actually happens. I dare not say it, but I will say it, because it is happening in reality with the Jeffrey Epsteins and stuff like that. Now, they're trying to bury everything again. They're not going to bury it while I'm on watch. Not here, sitting here and helping, assisting and supporting you guys. I keep bringing it up because I have a long, very long memory, okay? And what these insidious evil critters, creatures, creeps, monsters and demons have done to humanity, and things and stuff that they've done to humanity. And that is why I am illuminating the path of righteousness right in the now for everybody to climb on board, never too late, and we eliminate the unrighteousness, the sinful ones, and just the bad, terrible ones. That's who we rout out and flush out. Whether you call them the cabal or the deep state, whatever you'd like to call them, that's who we rout and flush out. And as our President Trump said, draining the swamp. Now it takes time because it's been happening for hundreds of years now with their evil propaganda and brainwashing, MK Ultra and all that, and your chemtrails and all the preservatives and stuff, fluoride. It's all out there. It's all out there for plain sight. Seeing is believing. Now, as I said, there's no need to despair out there now. I'm all about an enlightenment and picking everybody up, okay, because the children of God. And I'm a messenger of the Most High, and that is why I have 11, 22 and 33 to prep everybody up, okay, and in your higher selves. And we all work as a team. It's a team effort. It's all structured on unity because we're all in the higher connections of the higher consciousness of the higher collectiveness. So we're all connected one way or another. Okay, so this is what I've put together. So you guys out there and girls, now I'm going to give you, by my instructions, directions, and by my command, but it's a task. It's a task or a mission. Your mission, so you know you have wholeness too, okay? With our oneness, wholeness, oneness, and then higher source, okay? Everyone has this. It's just a matter of tapping into your high frequencies and your high vibrations. And trust me, I have that trust and hope in you guys. It's never left me. And girls. Okay, and trust is a big thing. Love is greater than all, but we got to have that strength, wisdom, and beauty. Okay, your three pillars. Okay, and you know it's getting out there now with your moral compass. That's going with the synchronicities now because the symmetry of everything. And the patterns, ley lines, energy grids, it's all a happening thing now because I'm mastery of everything. And I like to put it all out there to you guys and girls. Share and share alike because we are conquerors. That's what we do. And justice with a capital J. Now, just put a few things here together. So, everyone, instead of everyone competing with each other, we combine that competingness, we combine it all together in a major force of energy. If that sounds about right to me. But we put all our resources together and we hunt and flush out this evilness once and for all and send it to the devil back in the Hades. Now, by framing each stage, phase, level of life, not as a decline, but as a graduation into a higher necessary responsibility. Every citizen sees their personal growth as an essential to the collective triumph of the cause. Okay, so we go through stages, levels, phases. As you know, we start off 1 to 10, but that's when we've got to educate you in the right ways. Back to your maths, science, English, history, then do your woodworking, metalworking, even a bit of needlework, so you know how to sew, because a lot of things have been now, they're making them obsolete. But it's time in the timelessness. I know it sounds a bit strange, but in the timelessness, it's in the collectiveness now to make this evilness obsolete. It serves no one at all. They serve themselves. Now, the 10 to 20-year-olds, they're called the catalysts. Now, you guys and girls out there are charged to ignite innovation and gather new knowledge, because you've got that young, prosperous innovation mind. So that's what your mission is, or task. This is why you've all got a purpose. And a meaning. Now, the 21 to 30-year-olds, you guys are the builders. Your age group are tasked to transform these ideas into physical reality through bold action. Okie dokie, 21 to 30-year-olds, you guys are the builders. Now, the 31 to 40-year-olds, you guys are the managers. You are empowered to organise these efforts into efficient, lasting systems. Okay, 31 to 40-year-old, you guys now are the managers in the now. Now, the 41 to 50-year-olds, you guys are the strategists. You're called to chart the long-term course and guard against risks. Okay? The 41 to 50-year-old, you are the strategists. And the guard and just protect civilization as we know it. But we'll have stabilization because you guys are coming to your realization. The 51, 60, and because we are conquerors. 51 to 60, there you guys are the mentors. You men and women are trusted to pass down specialised knowledge and maintain internal harmony within civilization, the mentors. And all these age groups are approachable. Doesn't matter who or what your age is. It's all about communication with every decade. Okay, so we might even come up to some kind of singlets or some kind of like a medal you pin to you, or a ring that we know each age group. So that's the 51 to 60-year-old mentors. And get a certificate when you reach 51, 41, 31 or the 21. You get a certificate because it's a blessing and a privilege to reach these milestone points in life as we know it. Now, 61, 70, you guys are the stewards. Now, you guys are appointed to protect the Empire ethical standards and core heritage. Okay, so you guys, each one has their own responsibility, mission and tasks and function. But the 61, 70-year-olds, you guys are the stewards. And you are appointed to protect the Empire ethical standards and core heritage. So we'll never be hijacked again. Now, the 71 to 80-year-olds, that's the council. The elders are elevated to guide the entire trajectory with ultimate historical perspective. Okay, so that gives everybody a meaning and purpose and your function. And why is it here? To elevate your mind. Elevation of the mind. Every decade you're here, you get elevated. Honour is established through ancestry. My hope is in God. Juchault means judge. For over 1,000 years now, that has been concealed, but no longer, as I reveal it, and we go after these bastards. Use all your ancestral spirits and let it all flow in. Let it all flow in. Go with the flow. You keep and trap out those evil spirits. And, of course, the devil's temptation. Now, as I said, by framing each stage of life, not as a decline, but as a graduation into a higher necessary responsibility, every citizen sees their personal growth as an essential to the collective triumph of the cause. All right, people, so put that all together. That sort of flew in last night, just laying in bed, and I was wondering, well, how can we speed up this process a little bit at a faster pace? Okay, so the longer we leave it, the more it all falls out of place. So I thought, oh, yeah, well, I can come up with an answer. As I said, I haven't got all the answers to all the questions, but I like to come up with my own little answer. So I brought all that up last night, laying in bed, and I thought, it dawned to me, okay? It dawned on me. Hey, voila, presto, abracadabra. Let's make every citizen have a thing to do, have a task. So it's not a matter of you guys out there saying, oh, what can I do and this and that. I've just said, I've given you a task and a mission purpose to do each decade. And each decade you climb into, well, it's a privilege of being here, having this human experience. And it is hard, and sometimes it is difficult, very, very difficult, but that's not how society runs. Okay, no one owns, well, your leader actually owns nothing, because it's through your ancestral spiritual lineage and the lineage of the regency blood lineage. Now, I am connected to everything. I'm connected to Mother Earth. I'm grounded to Mother Earth. And I'm here, as I say, to help and assist and support you guys and girls out there through this transitional, transformational stage, level or phase. And we're getting there. We're getting there. I know we're getting there, because the synchronicities are flowing out thick and strong now and fast. But, as I said, I just want to, how can I make it go a little bit faster? Because I like producing and have productivity, and then we prosper. As I say, once it all comes out into the light, the golden light, well, we can have those celebrations and have those, good times for the greater good. And we're getting there, as I say, we're getting there. As I say, I just want everybody out there, well, to feel wanted. You're always wanted. As I say, my unconditional divine love goes out to each and every one of you. You're all beautiful out there. But now, you've been assigned you guys and girls a task out there to perform in your duties every decade. So that gives you a life's purpose. And when you get to 31, it's like, it's not a matter of getting to 21. It's like, wow, I'm 31 now. Wow, what can I do? What can I on the 31? And you already know, because if you're talking through the age group 21 to the 30 up, you've been talking already to your managers, which are the 30 to 40-year-olds. And then you go, shee, look at this. When I turn 31, I get to become a manager, and that empowers you to organise these efforts into efficient, lasting systems that don't break down. And we keep the civilization propelling towards the future for the children of the children of the children. Okay? No need to be selfish. It's all about harmonising, in harmony and in peace and harmony within yourselves, your inner world. As I said, it's the outer world. You've got to embrace for that shock, and you embrace it and you acknowledge it, and we fix it. As I say, Juchault is judge, and that's why I have that capital J, which I've been putting out there in the frequencies for justice, because it's time, in the timelessness, for justice. Intent, pulse, receptivity, and enchanting you guys. Alchemical force, Jaguar, the wood dragon, the scorpion. It's all there, guys. It's all there. And girls, can't forget about you girls out there. The feminine forces are at play just as much as the masculine forces. And we all work in as a team. It's all teamwork. Teamwork to have people power. And as I say, that is the greatest force we have down here is people power on our plane, our timeline, our reality and our realm. And I sit on my throne, my white golden throne, with great responsibility and authority. Okay, so, well, no, we're not going to do the Egyptian cards first. We always do the angel oracle cards first, don't we? Much in this trajectory of the matrix. And we ring the bell. All right, done a little 3 there, so we made a bigger ring on the 4th one, didn't we? Okay, so back into the angel oracle cards. Knock on 2. I haven't been up here for a while. Been out and about down the coast in Queensland. And congratulations on Pauline Hanson. You're doing well. You have my and God's blessings. Blessings for the angels and the celestial and the extraterrestrial. I sit on the celestial and terrestrial bridge of everything. The materialistic, the physical and the spiritual. Much work to be done. Only just beginning, because we're in new beginnings, aren't we? New beginnings. And God and the universe works in mysterious ways. Okay, I think it's great. I think it's great that we've all got a job to do now and a task to do. I'm excited. Hope you guys are all excited, because I'm excited. Getting to that point where it's very, very invigorating, because we can see from even within the tomb that we're seeing all. And those seeing all is going out to you guys and girls out there, because seeing is believing. And as I say, you are the 21 to 30-year-olds. Now, it's not your fault. It's never anybody's fault, because it's how we've all been programmed in this bad, evil world we're living in at this stage, level or phase. You guys have got that short attention span. As I said, no fault of yours. Is this the way it's running at the moment? And you guys have got that authority and responsibility because you can. It's all about because you can. You 21 to 30-year-olds to make this go viral. And that is great responsibility to you guys as well, you're on the front line. You're on the front line because she's young and capable and strong enough to deal with that, to go viral. Because you guys, as I say, you're on the front line and you get me love and strength and respect. And that goes for everyone. Not only you guys, that's everyone out there. Because we got persistence. We have persistence. We keep the persistence up. Because we just keep telling the golden truth. The golden truth. God's golden truth. Because it's God's plan, God's glory, and God's kingdom. Okay, we're only down here as these light workers. Wow, look at this. Protection. Plenty of protection. What field did I put protection in? The 61 to 70-year-olds. The stewards are appointed to protect the empire ethical standards and core heritage, our culture. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Because we have strength, wisdom and beauty. The Fool, the Fool. The Fool. Okay. Moving right along now, aren't we? Moving right along with leaps and bounds. Over and through obstacles and hurdles. Because the symmetrics is all a happening thing. Because we are conquerors. And the synchronicities and synergy. Energy never stops. Transforms. We're in that transformational stage, level, phase. And you can bend. We bend. We bend. We don't break, we bend. These evil critters are breaking, as you can see now, with the Victorian Premier resigning, because I'm turning up the heat in the kitchen. And you all know, if you can't stand the heat in the kitchen, get the bloody hell out. And that's what a lot of them are going to start doing. And I said this in my programs, a couple of programs back it up. Because now, as I said, alchemical force with the magician. With the magician. Much alchemical forces at play. Now we can see the star coming out. All right. The Fool, only fools rush in. Only foolish people do what they're doing in this evil government. And it's not all, it's some. Symmetrical. Oh, we're moving around all the time, aren't we? Okay, spinning around in this world. A little speck in the universe, but boy, geez. Pluto carries a big punch, doesn't it? Life, death, rebirth, transformation, reformation, restoration. The Lovers. Oh, you picked the Lovers out. Loving everything on planet Earth. What did we have? Page of Swords. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Page of Swords. Because the word is the word, and start spreading the word out there, because we are conquerors. We are conquerors. Strength, wisdom, and beauty. Love, hope, faith. Hey, bit more light, bit more light on the subject. Bit more light on the subject. So resonating now with everything we've done today, of course, has a purpose and a mission and a function. And God and the universe works in mysterious ways. You got the 0404, which is a new dawn. Balance, power, struggle, force, violence, hope, authority, ancestors. Restlessness, low vibrations, and warning. Warning. Real Robertson in that Lost in Space, wasn't it? Dr. Smith. I guess we got a couple of Dr. Smiths in our evil government. And we're routing and flushing it out. It's pretty simple. 1212, 1212 is persistence. Shift, enthusiasm, gratitude, contentment, new experiences. Oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. We got the lovers too. And it's all about having a beautiful, beautiful platonic relationship with everybody. Because we got plenty of protection. The full armour of God. Change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, and on the cusp of revolution. 18, 1 and 8 is a 9. 369. Going viral. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going forward. Your ambitions and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances and resources to make things happen. Keep positive, peoples. Cast out. You should have all cast out your fear and negativity now. You keep your skeptical side up. You always got to be skeptical of everything. And trust no one. It's very hard. But you put your faith in people. Nothing wrong with putting your faith in people. As I say, trust is a big word, and I trust you guys and girls out there. Because that's who I am. I am who I am. I've never lost faith and hope in you guys and girls out there. This is why I sit here now. Okay? If I thought it was completely hopeless, I wouldn't be sitting here. But the unconditional love, unconditional divine love goes out there. I'm a divine judge, flowing through the ages, through the ancestral spirit lineage, the regency of the blood lineage. Because you fool, you don't want to be a fool. Because it's all foolishness stuff they're doing out there now. But as I say, we have accountability. We have transparency. We have responsibility. And that's all you got to do. 369. Step into your higher collectiveness of your higher consciousness. Your oneness, wholeness, and your source. And now, these are all the meaning of life, isn't it? The meaning of life. Each stage through life, level, phase. Each decade. And we lose a lot on the way. And it's unfortunate, and condolences to everyone out there. And now this mental health, I think it's coming up to 2 in 5 people. We've got to sort this out. We've got to sort it out, because the more and more this evilness is in play, well, the worse it's going to get. That's why I want to speed things up. And then I get to where I am, because I know where I am now, because I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. but we speed it up into the masses. Now, the fool also advises you to follow your heart, but be alert to the risk ahead and accept what is happening instead of controlling it. Okay, as I say, you go with the flow, Because we have the magician, alchemical force, the solar, white, wizard, intent, pulse, receptivity, and enchanting you guys. Awake and arise, the Pendragon, the head chief, the Celtic forces at play, much Celtic forces at play. And that's where I'm going back to with my ancestral spirits. Well, it's a connect line. It's like a parallel past, present, and future, isn't it? All right, the good start. Everything is ready. Everything is ready because I've prepared you for this readiness. As I say, don't go in the shock because that creates paralysis. You get paralyzed. Sometimes for a short time, sometimes for a long time. Some people never come back from it. That's why it's a gentle, soft process that I put you through. That's why you've got to go back and watch all my programs and come up to speed on where we are in this now and present. Because much has been happening. Much has been happening. And the mainstream narratives, we push it aside. Don't believe their heebie-jeebies and jargon, because their propaganda is just brainwashing you. And you're just seeing it now because you're seeing believing it because they're just saying stupid things, and all this bribery now is above the table. You can see it for yourself. It's like, what can you do about it? Well, this is exactly what you can do about it now. Through our decades, age groups. As I say, be proud and responsible for each stage, level and phase we go up with our ages. The magician communicates and guides the elements between heaven and earth, which brings him infinite. We got infinite energy now. Everything's infinite. Everything is ready. The magician begins his new plan, which will lead to success because we are conquerors. Adaptability requires a certain distance to clean itself of sludge. That's why we have the Royal Star Antares revealing everything that's been concealed, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And what I am drawing every day has purpose, mission, and a function also. We have much strength. With that comes wisdom and beauty. Unconditional, divine love flows out to each and every one of you. Our plane, our timeline, our reality, and our realm. The star is about reconnecting with one. Excuse me. The star is about reconnecting with one's soul and divinity. Representing the hopeful, bright future where all promises and dreams may come true. They're coming true because we've been manifesting this last 30 years. And as I say, we can make things push it along a bit faster. Because I can. 11/22/33. Triangle of enlightenment. And then the cusp of revolution. The wood dragon. And the wood, the wood, your trees and that, your growth. The roots go very, very deep, and that main tree supplies the other trees. If you know how it all works, I wouldn't be sitting here explaining myself, because I don't have to explain myself, but I just like to explain and wake up the ones that are just not with it at the moment. In the moment and present and now. But you soon will be. Mutual communication and understanding, seeking common ground while reserving differences. When the lovers is reversed, you are in a split situation. Resist temptation. I've told you this and telling you guys, don't fall for the devil's temptation. Overindulging, bad. And don't be indecisive. That's hesitation. Okay, you just do it. Go with your intuition, your gut feeling. Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a collector of information and messages, gathering data and information, judging and observing things carefully with a sharp and quick mind. Okay, the Page of Swords, this guy, guys and girls, is for that 21 to 30 age group, making things go viral, because you can. Okay, that's your abilities. Each, as I say, each decade, each of those age group decades has responsibility and accountability and transparency and abilities to the best of their capabilities, what they're assigned. Because we are conquerors. Never forget it. And it's all about remembering one's purpose and mission and function. Remembering. As I say, you have tasks out there, and those tasks come with great responsibility and accountability. Beautiful. I'll read this once more. The Page of Swords is a collector of information and messengers. Exactly what I've been saying with 21 and 30-year-olds. Be proud of it. Everyone be proud of yourselves for getting here now at this stage level and face. Pat yourselves on the back. Pat yourself on the back, because it's never been easy. Never said it would be easy. Judging and observing things carefully with a sharp and quick mind. Okay, so we've got the 0404, which is, well, it's a new dawn, all about balancing, center balance and ground everything. Persistence with the 1212, 1212. Persistence. And then, of course, bold action, bold moves. We have plenty of protection. Protect and defend. My unconditional divine love flows out to each and every one of you, because we have strength, wisdom and beauty, hope, faith, love and charity. Two main cards today, okay? Because there's plenty of magic out there. Plenty of magic in every single one of us. Thoughts processing into reality, producing and materializing. And stick with the facts. Just the facts. The golden truth. Don't worry about all this fictional stuff these evil government's doing. It's not all, it's some within our departments of government and organisations and corporatisation. A lot of things have been going bad. Did I do the chakras? I don't think I did. See? Wheel of Fortune. I'll read this one out to you. Related to luck, influenced by changing external circumstances. Definitely. I've changed my outer world for greatness. All I can see is greatness out there. Love, protection, and empowering the populace. Sagittarius, Jupiter, expanding, exploration, and technology. The appearance of the Wheel of Fortune is an opportunity to accept the flow of events. Accept it. Acceptance. Embrace it. To have a new opportunity to lucky beginning, a better situation, the coming of the God of Luck. Okay, so, well, A coincidence? No such thing as a coincidence. Get that out of your heads now. All happens for a reason. It becomes an incidence. Because we got the lovers. Now the lovers were part your throat chakra. Okay? Platonic. And the fool is a part of your crown chakra. The star is your crown chakra. The magician's all about your throat chakra. And the fool is grounding yourself on Mother Goddess Gaia, Gaia. And of course the Wheel of Fortune is part of your the sacral chakra. Fantastic drawing those cards, isn't it? It was a boomtastic. Now we'll go up into our Egyptian. See what our Egyptian gods have got to say, eh? Hey mate. Mates having a good time together. Throw a shrimp on the barbie and have another tube from the six-pack. Egyptian gods, oracle cards. Let's just have a looky here and what they got to tell us. Everything's been right and pretty good so far with the fours. You know I love the four. The righteousness 4. Justice with a capital J. Juchault, Judge, been doing it for eons. It's all been covered up and hidden from you guys. Not no more. They thought they killed every single one of us. But hey, always one that slips through. And I am that one that slipped through me DNA. So there is no debate. There is no porkies. There is no lies, whatever you want to call them. But we speak the golden truth out here. We keep pushing the golden truth out to each and every one of us until it's communicated to you guys. You absorb it. And as you absorb it, as I say, you come to your sensational surprise. As I say, no surprises anymore. Astronomical. It's very, very astronomical and astonishment. But once you come to your conclusions, yeah, you'll be snapped out of it and you'll be going, oh, wow, wowza. But it's all good. It's for the greater good. And that's why I say I don't want to shock you out of your non-reality. It's a slow process of awakening. As I say, when you shock people out of their sleep and you wake them up fast, they usually come up swinging or swearing at you. That's called a rude awakening. But the ones that are left behind, that is the latest stage, phase or level, because the masses, unless you want to join in with the masses, you'll stay asleep. And those ones, the stragglers, will have a rude awakening. So this is why we're going to look after those ones. Okay. So, because we have justice. Justice with a capital J. Seeing is believing. Trust. Honour. Integrity. And love. Justice. Everything we've been talking about today and I've been discussing with you guys, informing, being an informant, like a whistleblower, but they're just informants, they're reporting. Whistleblowers, another thing they dragged out of thin air to make it sound silly, I guess. They're just informing on what the bad people are doing. And the bad people don't like being dobbed into because they're doing bad things, so then they'll be eradicated and then we can eliminate them. and sent them back through the fire of brimstone back to Lucifer and Hades, once and for all. Because we have perseverance. We had that in the number cards. It's all about persistence and perseverance. Never, ever, ever back down. Because we are conquerors. Conquerors are conquerors. Okay? That's why a conqueror is an emperor. Never, ever, ever back down. You know your true self and who you are. I am who I am. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. And it's great now that you guys have got your own tasks out there to do. And as we roll along further and further, well, yeah, make up a couple of rites of passage. Everyone that will turn 30, you do rites of passage, so you know why you're here, what responsibility and accountability you all have. It's just not some 31-year-olds, it's everybody in the wholeness. You'll get a certificate for turning 31. Be proud of that certificate and making it to that level, age, we call age here on planet Earth as we know it. But be proud of those moments in history. Because we have wisdom. Wisdom. What cards have we got here? Justice. I'm saying plenty of people are starting to see it now for what it is, I'm telling you. Perseverance, like justice and wisdom and perseverance. Perseverance. And why? Why? You know why it's a crooked letter now. And so, well, you do that with a needle and thread, don't you? But it's a great mass awakening, unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, unavoidable. The Pendragon, the chief, the head, the Celtics. Basically the originals, isn't it? Plenty of wisdom and knowledge. Ancient integrity family of integrity. You want to know what the next card was? Well, we have a look at it. Okay, here we go. Well, why don't you guys pick out a card? Let's see how good you guys are. I know you're good out there anyway. Don't have to tell me how good you are. I already know, because we're all connected. So, needle and thread again. We'll go this one. What is it? Wholeness. Wholeness. Does that say it all? Wholeness. Wholeness. The great mass awakening. It's unstoppable. Inevitable. Irreversible and unstoppable. And awake. Rise and shine. Every individual. Wholeness. Okay, that wraps it up today, doesn't it? I guess so. No guessing. You shouldn't be guessing out there either now, because everything is by the divine. Everything is divine. Everything I do is divine. Divine birthright. Divinity. No guessing, all strategy. All strategy. Guessing is for fools. And as you can see now with this evil government, how it's collapsing. Because it's self-destructing itself. Okay. So, you know what happens now, don't we? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, amen. Take care, stay safe out there. 4-T. Operating on high frequencies, the 4-T. the sanctuary, pursuit of the golden truth. 11/22/33, triangle of enlightenment. And being the Scorpion, we're on the cusp of revolution. This is how the universe works. Go with the flow. Be happy. Bye for now. And blessings.